Hello, 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 and welcome. So, thank you so much for being here, listening to the dragons and listening to what your soul has to tell you. She already knows the answers. So, she's just here using the dragon cards to help you understand what it is that's standing in your way and asking you the questions that you just haven't known that you could ask so that you can get the answers that you need. So, thank you. We're so grateful for you being here. So, first of all, we need to know that there are four cards that we're going to be pulling today. These are going to be four very potent questions from your soul to reach into your heart so that we can get these answered for you by the dragon cards. These dragon cards, they are from 8 different dragons, each with a particular theme, and they will just guide you through where you've got stuck, how you need to change, what's going on for you, what needs to shift. And there's just so many just beautiful things that come out because of that. So the first card we're going to pull right now is the question that needs to be answered. So question number 1, if you've picked a number out of the thin air, that, oh yeah, this week it's going to be number 1. So this is the question. Are there any stereotypes that are keeping you imprisoned and asleep? Or are you not seeing the bigger picture? Are you not seeing the evolution? Are you not seeing the change? So are there any stereotypes, beliefs that are keeping you imprisoned and keeping you asleep? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shuffle the dragon cards, and I'm going to be asking them the same question. So for anyone who picked out number 1, a card is going to pop out of the pack, and we're going to read this card so that you can understand a little bit more about what it is that you need to do just to sort of move out of the situation that you're in. So this is Luna Ray. This is card number 29 in the dragon pack. Living in the new world. You've shifted into the next dimension of the planet. So how does that link up with the question from your soul? Are there any stereotypes that are keeping me imprisoned and asleep? And this will all become clear when we start reading into card number 29 from Luna Ray. Beautiful Luna Ray, when she came to me, she is a pearlescent wingless dragon. She's magical, and she really has a great way of helping you to feel what's going on in your environment, and so that you can start making changes and understanding that what you're feeling is not necessarily bad. It's a language that we need to understand. So let's hear what the card has to say. Living in the new world, you've shifted into the new dimension on this planet. The process itself is to evolve. Without perfectionism, it is the magic you have been waiting for. The shift to being thoroughly satisfied and delighted with your experience here on Earth. And still playing with accessing all the multicolored feelings that open up before you in the sensitive, wondrous, intuitive new world. There is no other planet like it for feelings. You chose to come here at this time to experience just this shift. You are locked up without allowing your feelings to flow, not wanting to feel the feelings, fearful of feeling the feelings and avoiding the feelings. Yet there is a beautiful, magical world out there that operates and creates just from allowing your sensitivities to explore and get intimately known through your feelings. What happens is that we humans get so locked up and worried and scared about how things feel. We keep a very narrow bandwidth. Luna Ray is asking you just to move out of the stereotypes that are keeping you imprisoned and asleep. So we often say, I don't want to feel that anymore. I just don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel angry. I don't want to feel hate. I don't want to be having people step over my boundaries. And so we create a very narrow bandwidth of what we will allow ourselves to feel. What she's asking you for is just to feel safe, to sort of step outside a little bit and bring in more joy, because the narrower your bandwidth, the less joy and love and pleasure and bliss and excitement and pleasures and all the things you will feel, because you're too scared of feeling the bad stuff. But if you understand that the feelings are just there to sort of flow through your body, and for you to go, oh, okay, I get it. I see what's going on here. This is you awakening. And you might suddenly say, but that's not my feeling. So it must be coming from someone else or something else. So this is where the dragons are absolutely brilliant. This new world is in a new dimension. It exists already for some to feel, and compassionate, loving, accepting, understanding the troubles of others, sensitive, joyful, playful, appreciative, exuberant. There is so much to be enjoyed, and that's why you came to Earth. But so many have forgotten the flavors and the tastes and the temperatures and the sensations and the adventures and the feelings of the things and things and the things that we could possibly feel, because we're all too frightened of feeling, and we're all wrapped up in the stories of doom and gloom and things going wrong and not trusting people. Maybe right now you have 1% of what's really available to you. And Luna Ray says that makes us really, really sad. A person who can feel 100% alive in their body, that they chose to be here at this time, feeling their spirit soar, feeling their spirit and soul within them. That is the purpose of coming, and to embody an earth body on this planet is to feel the feeling. These vibrations and frequencies help us to feel alive. They run through your soul, and your soul is detecting them, and she's just passing them up to your mind to say, it's okay, it's just anger. That's okay, it's just lack. That's okay, it's just disappointment. That's okay, it's just frustration. So this was the message from Luna Ray that is answering, are there any stereotypes that are keeping me imprisoned and locked? So what we would say to that is allow yourself to experience how much more you could possibly feel and feel safe feeling. So that was card number 1. And we're now going to dip into the question for if you chose number 2. If number 2 resonated with you, often I get number 2. I do like the number 2. It's one of my favorite numbers. So often if I do a card pull, it's often card number 2. So I shall shuffle these cards and just see which card comes through, what question that your soul wants you to know about, wants you to feel really what could make your life so much better than this right now. What could be better than this? All right. This question, where have I been withdrawing from being truly me? Question number 2, where have I been withdrawing from being truly me? This is a question from your soul, and we're going to ask the dragon cards to show us how we are operating right now and how we can go forwards and actually change that, up-level it, and invite more of our soul through. So that's the question that the dragon cards will be answering next. Where have I been withdrawing from being truly me? All of a sudden we get a card straight out of the pack. This one is Seraphina. We've got to trust these cards when they come through. Seraphina, card number 4. Step aside and get out of your own way. Where have I been withdrawing from being truly me? Step aside and let your soul all the way through. Get out of your own way. Let the really, really, really joyous and raucous and rebellious life come all the way through. So this is card number 4. So let's read card number 4. Put on my lovely glasses again. Number 4. Okay, here we go. So step aside and get out of your own way. Don't let your ego and the little things and the need to survive life deter you and get in the way of your greatness. To reach your deeper intention, you as your personality self and your current identity, and as who you know yourself to be, you've got familiar with it, need to be able to take a step to one side. The challenge that you face now on this planet is knowing that you, dressed in your human body, chose to come to this planet to be in this space with all the things that are happening around you now. And you get to choose not to be locked down in your mind's identity with all of your familiar patterns in the survival state. Instead, you get to learn how to expand and grow and become who you came to be in your fullest expression, with your strongest intention. You and every person here came in with an intention, a purpose to be able to create on this planet. The planet and population are evolving and changing into conscious creators. You must be able to change and work with it. If you want to be able to stay and play with all the vastness, with all the opportunities and experience this planet has to offer. There is a certain percentage that will never tap into that, and that's okay. That's their personal journey, but it's different from yours. Then there are a huge percentage who are seeking to tap into this creative energy and have no idea yet of their potential. The game is about changing the vibrations of the human race, who are evolving into consciousness and knowing their personal connection to their soul whilst living on this planet. This is accessing powerful energy and why you were scorched and drowned years and years and years ago, because your power was too much and you have access to that power. And unfortunately, at the times when witches and wizards were all drowned and burnt, people were very, very frightened of that power. But you have this power within you, and you are able to come forwards and use that for the greater good, to lighten people up, to be able to change and work with it. If you want to be able to stay and play with the vastness of all the opportunities and experience that the planet has to offer, this is your opportunity to step to one side and let that version of you come through, the raw, the pure, the soul version of you come all the way through. There was a little bit more to that card, but it just goes a little bit deeper. So these are the cards that are available on Amazon. I'll put the link down below. They allow you to read what's going on for you, what's standing in your way, what change is needed within you, what's happening, what's coming up, what isn't working, what people are involved, what's keeping you from moving forward. So these are way shower cards, and they allow you to understand where you are now and what part you need to play next. These are Awaken with the Dragon cards. Right, so we have card number 3 coming up. Now, one of the main things that I do to support myself and support the dragons is I read into your business. I read into the spirit of your business. What does it want to say to you? And I offer these readings through the month, and I offer only 10 at $164. Now, if you're not one of the 10, then I offer another 10 in a few months' time. But if you really desperately want a full reading, you want to understand what's going on and how you can navigate your business and how you can make it absolutely brilliant by having the business and everything coming through, because this is what you're called to do, then ask me for a reading and I'm more than happy to do that for you. It's my job. So we're going to pull out the card number 3, the question from your soul, or card number 3. So let's just pull that out right now. There we go. Okay. So card number 3. What does my life want to express through me and my soul? Talk about a bigger purpose. What does my life want to express through me and through my soul? So let's find out what the cards have to say to you this week. And we shall do a reading for that by letting the dragon card pop out. There we go. And this is Raphael. Oh my goodness. Again, step out of your own way, but he's going to say it in a slightly different way. Step out of your own way. Look through the eyes of your soul, and you will have a completely different experience of whatever you're going through right now, whatever you're struggling with. Raphael, card number 20. Hello, gorgeous boy. You are the most beautiful silver dragon, and you are so patient. You are like the best professor you've ever had. The question, again, from your soul, what does my life want to express through me and my soul? Step out of your own way. Whenever you feel you are sabotaging your deepest desires and goals, then it's time to step out of your own way. This is simply a way of stepping outside of your identity that you have adopted that allows you to cope with this world. There is a personality you have created that guards you and keeps you and helps you survive. There is an overthinking ego self and a familiarity to the culture and rules you follow from the society where you have placed yourself on planet Earth. Here is the place we believe that we are told is possible. What we have been informed and educated about, the politics, the people, the power over you, the health you can achieve, the wealth you can aspire to, the everything within the limited confines of what you are familiar with. The benefits of being able to create the immense. However, evidence is often the missing link required and needed before you can step out of your way and create on a much grander, more beautiful, more luxurious scale. There is no obvious benefit to you to become a creator if you are stubbornly stuck in the blind habit of overthinking. You won't have seen it. You won't have come across it. And if you don't see it or believe it, it does not exist for you. Then why would you go and adapt your life to trusting your innate state, your sixth sense, your feminine intuition, your gut instincts, and following your heart and letting your soul through and getting readings of clairvoyant or messages for your business and your life? Why would you believe that? These feelings in your body are of your own intuition, rising up from inside you, and are here to call and guide you onwards to a better existence. There would be no need to convince you as somebody who is stuck in disbelief and the illusion, the matrix in 3D, of linear thinking world, that there is even something else better that could possibly be considered. But this is what Raphael is asking you to do. Have a look at the details. Can you see other people who've got much easier lives than you? They've got much more going on than you. They've created that because they've got a different story going on in their head. Choose to step out of your own way, or having to convince yourself will not be necessary or be the path, because this new way is better suited for you. Your soul is set to remind you frequently, and that's your true nature of your soul, to assist you and evolve you and bring you into your awareness that you can project your energy and create your new reality. Reminding you that you are the creator of your own circumstances and that you alone can change how you feel. You alone can change your experience of living day to day. You get to experience that it's a million miles apart from living in the reptile brain, the matrix, and what your ego thinks is possible for you. So step out of your own way was the answer to what does my life want to express for me and through me. Hopefully you're enjoying the questions this week. Hopefully it's triggering something in you and making you sit up and listen and have a different experience of what you are here to do. So I'm going to pull these cards the way I did last time. Some of them, they've got questions on the back and some of them they haven't. So let's pull a card out here and look what's on the back. Okay. Question number 4. Question number 4 this week from the Dragon cards, operating as your soul, allowing your soul to see all the way through. How do I open my eyes that I think are already open? How do I open my eyes when I think that they're already open? That is the question. Sometimes we think we know everything. So waiting for the cards to fly out. I'll do that again because too many flew out. I know all of them will help, but let's just be more precise. Let's be more accurate and get a card that's really relevant. There we go. The card that comes out. Sovereign. So how do I open my eyes that I think are already open? Sovereign. Sovereign is this beautiful, beautiful purple dragon who came to me, and she has installed within me, and she installs within all of my clients, this connection to your soul. This is when you are regal, you are sovereign. Her name is Sovereign. You just become so well able, adjusted, emotionally regulated. You are able to regulate your own emotions. You're able to slide through all problems that go on because you just, the soul's got me. I know I am supported. You are that safe and supported when Sovereign is by your side. What's her message? Magic floods and radiates out of you as you step into your fullest ecstatic essence. Magic flows out of you. Card number 38. So let's have a read of Sovereign. Okay, here we go. The beautiful, stunning. Imagine you are just in the presence of a goddess, a queen of the highest order. This is Sovereign, and she's asking you to feel that within yourself. You will make a profound impact on others when you believe in your own sovereign state and magical ability. The magic will flood out and radiate from you when you are in your fullest essence. With a focused presence of mind, tuned into your intuitive psychic ability, and being a physical expression of your magical inner state. To enter this world where you feel the magic wherever you look, reclaim your innocence and enjoy more magical stories, which will have a spectacular way to bring you back into your childhood, playful innocence. Your imagination will thrive, which is absolutely going to spark up your best magical skills and will be your best tool from now on. To be able to use your imagination is to see the form you desire as you create that in your mind's eye, which is magical. To see things that are invisible to the naked eye as a human means that these creations are in the spectrum of light and in the frequency and vibration beyond your earthly reality vision. This is where Sovereign can stretch your visibility, stretch that you can see into different realms, into different light spectrums, and she helps you to believe and see what is possible for you. The inner visions are of energy and vibration and are in the invisible realm to the human eye, but they still exist in energy. Your dense earth energy field and forms around the world. In the world when we only believe what we can see and touch. So you're being asked to believe in the invisible realms of what Sovereign is able to bring in for you. Let's see what else. Okay, give yourself a lift and experiment as you play with magic, making up wondrous ways to solve a problem. And as you allow yourself to believe in a wide range of different things that are possible, begin to see that there are far more than you can currently see, and beyond the form they hold up in your serious everyday life. You can see beyond the illusion. This will help you enormously to not take life so seriously or believe without ever questioning what the powers that will tell you can be possible for you. This is your guidance coming through. How you were educated and made to believe in a way that are just 1% of all the things that are magically possible to serve these earthly problems when they can come from magic. Let magic be the way to open your mind to a whole new world of bending form into exciting possibilities. Allow magic to see what you have not yet allowed yourself to experience. See beyond the illusion. Your inner world creates your outer world. So we are thanking the dragons today for these cards. These are the Awaken with the Dragon cards. And the soul questions are coming from your soul. They are the theme that comes in every single week for you to listen into what the dragons have to say to you so that you can move forward. You can understand that there's more to life than this, more than just the education, more than just the job. You see what's getting in the way, and usually it's just us that's getting in our own way. So that's why 2 of the cards this week were all about moving to one side. So I'm here every Monday, allowing you to read into what's coming up for you this week, how you can better yourself this week, how you can have some dragon support. You can call in the dragons for anything. One of the favorite dragons that people want to call in is Bloom. She is raucous, rebellious, naughty, cheeky, unapologetic. What else? She's never been clipped or bonsai. She is absolutely in her purest essence. She's one of the favorites anyway. And certainly Sovereign, who you met last there, which is the beautiful purple dragon, inviting your soul to come all the way through. She's inviting you to know yourself at a level that you've never, ever been shown. So getting into the depths of you, the beautiful, iridescent, unbelievable depths of you, who you really, really are. If you were to take off this earth suit and just melt and melt and melt away, what would be left would be your spirit, would be your soul. And that is a fantastic connection to have. Once you have that, you are in the realms of magic. You are able to make all sorts of things happen. Listen to your business, listen to your life, connecting with your soul, see through the eyes of the soul. Such a beautiful, beautiful way of operating. Thank you very much for being here. I'm really, really, really grateful that you're here and listening to the dragons. There is so much to learn from the spirit guides, from the dragon guides, dragon spirit guides, that we just haven't tapped into yet. So let's tap into that and start getting readings for our businesses, getting readings for our lives, and understanding the bigger picture of everything. Thank you very much for being here.